We're in London, baby! The sun is shining, the weather is good. This is probably one of the first weekends where the weather's banging, and you know what, people have turned up in London for it. So we're going to be out and about, we're going to be asking people about happiness. Here in Hyde Park right now, I'm talking to London's finest, tourists, Londoners, people from all across the country, and we're going to be asking people about what is happiness and seeing if we can get their views on everything to do with being happy. So go with the flow, keep with the channel, like, comment, subscribe, see what happens. Is that alright? Cool, awesome. Do you mind if I talk to all three of you at the same time? Is that okay? Yes. Awesome. I love the roller skating, by the way, guys.
Thank you.
I always wanted to be in a roller skating gang. What's your name?
Grace.
Grace.
Lynn.
Lynn.
Noor.
Noor, nice to meet you guys.
Well, I moved here last year.
Oh, nice.
Originally, I'm from Italy.
Oh, wow, okay.
Yeah, so I've lived here for 5 years,
Nice.
but I'm originally from Sweden and Germany.
Wow, okay.
Yeah, I'm Istanbul, Turkey.
What brings you to London, guys?
Came during my gap year, and
Okay.
then I enjoyed London so much I decided to stay. Uni.
Okay, cool, cool. So being a part of a roller skate gang wasn't part of the ask of coming to London? No?
Really?
Okay, cool, cool, cool. My name's Aron. What's your name?
Hi, Reese.
Reese, nice to meet you. So where are you from?
I'm Maltese. But
Oh, okay.
yeah, but I live in Luxembourg at the moment.
Okay, cool, nice. Well, welcome to London.
Thank you.
Hope you have a nice weekend here.
Thank you.
The question I have to put to you guys, what would you describe happiness as?
For me, it's very simple. It's feeling good.
Feeling good. Love that. Love that.
Just that feeling inside your body, I guess. Feeling good, feeling content.
Awesome.
Yeah, also like a feeling of freedom, and both inside and outside,
I hear you.
if it makes sense.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. Anything in particular that triggers that for you?
Absolutely, anything that's creative, like writing, doing videos, makeup, art in general.
Love that, love that. This is one reason why I did this project, because actually this is a huge part of my life that I'm missing, being more creative. How about you guys? Is there anything in particular that makes you happy or triggers happiness?
Well, I guess thinking about today, just like good weather, the sun, seeing other people out having a good time, socializing, being around the people that you love and care about, hanging out with friends, doing things you enjoy doing, such as roller skating or whatever it might be.
For me, it's like the bright colors that are like natural, like blue sky and green grass. Those bright colors are enough to make me happy. Not when it's like all dark, like I don't get much happiness. I get it when it's like real and bright.
So how do you feel during the winter? Is it quite difficult?
Yeah, I have like seasonal depression, I think.
I can relate, I've struggled with that myself. What would you describe happiness as?
I think it's having a good feeling inside.
Do you link that to maybe items or maybe achieving goals, or is there...
Too many things, I think.
Yeah?
Personally, I would link it to being with friends, being with family. I think that's very important.
Being social.
Exactly. Also doing things I love. So I'm a musician, for example.
Okay, what'd you
I
play?
violin and I play cello.
Wow.
So that makes me happy.
Nice.
And I study foreign languages as well. So
Oh wow! Last thing I'm going to ask is the importance or the difference in long-term happiness, so striving for something that makes you happy long-term, but maybe at the time when you're striving to it, it doesn't always make you happy in the moment, versus the short-term happiness of maybe buying new clothes or new cars or things of that nature. How important do you think that those two versions of happiness are? Where would you put them?
We live in a society where we prioritize being happy in the moment and short-term results rather than working for something in the long term. But if you want to deeply be happy, you need sometimes to sacrifice something in order to be happier later.
That's amazing. What would you say to somebody who's perhaps like striving to get to that place, but at the time that they're doing the work and they're doing the thing that they think is going to get them to being happy isn't making them happy at the time? How would you negotiate that?
That's a hard one, because the thing is that there's always going to be ups and downs, but in the times where you're down, you have to remember that it's not going to last forever. Eventually things are going to get better and you're going to be happy again.
What language?
I speak French, Spanish, Italian, German, Portuguese.
You're putting me to shame. Do you think that we either focus on happiness too much or perhaps not enough?
I think we tend to forget sometimes about happiness, especially since we're all the time surrounded by a lot of negativity, COVID, war, Ukraine. So we sometimes forget that happiness is important to think about. And I think it's an important thing as well for our mental health well-being. Yeah, I think we tend to forget sometimes.
Do you guys have any thoughts on that? Long-term happiness, short-term happiness? Any one that's more important than the other?
I don't think so. I think it's all about a healthy balance between the two. I don't think short-term happiness will not lead to you being happy happy long term, but then also just working towards something being miserable throughout the process is equally not going to make you a happy person overall. I guess it's really just about the balance between the two. Right now for me, I'm writing out my dissertation. I'm just about to finish my degree, so there's a lot of frustrations. I know when I finish I'm going to be happy and I'm going to be content with myself, but right now this is like a really frustrating period, writing up all my research and everything. So in moments like that where you know you're working towards something, you might feel a bit low, but then having moments like this with your friends, or like, I don't know, grabbing an ice cream on the way home or whatever it might be, will then bring you that short-term happiness, which leads you to be able to process towards your long-term happiness. So I think it's really just the balance between the two.
That was incredible. I love that. Would you say that you're very happy at the moment?
Yes.
Amazing. Love to hear that. Risa, it was a pleasure to talk to you.
Likewise.
Thank you so much.
Cheers.
Awesome.
Nice meeting you.
Thank you so much for taking the time to talk to us. Really appreciate it. Absolute pleasure to meet you all. Thanks.
Thank you.
Awesome.
Enjoy.
Thank you.
Have a good time with
Yeah,
you.
thank you.